in case it ends up being a really great class. All right, so let's take our feet, standing up, take our feet just a little bit wider than our hips. And of course, as always, let's welcome ourselves to our mats, a nice little safe spot here. Remember, this is your space to just enjoy, to maybe explore a little, maybe discover a little, and to grow. So bow the head, close the eyes, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And one more time, big breath in. And then just let it all go. On the next inhale, bring the arms overhead, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, float the arms back down to your side. Let's go again. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, let it go. And then one more time, this time as you come overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the palms to the sky, and imagine just pushing the sky, the ceiling away from you. Keep the feet grounded and rooted to your mat. Take one big breath in. As you exhale, tip over to the right-hand side. Take one more breath here. Let it go, and then slowly come back to center, and then exhale over to the other side. Big, good morning stretch. And then slowly return to the center. Take those arms, release them, bring them behind the back. As we clasp our hands behind us, roll the shoulders up and back, and then begin to pull the arms away from the body, fold forward. Soften the knees as you come into a forward fold and allow the weight to come towards the balls of the feet. Draw the belly in, and then exhale, release the arms to the mat. And then like a rag doll, roll up the spine. As we come back to stand, lift the shoulders to the ears, roll them back and put them back down. Well done. Inhale, arms reach up. This time we're going to take one arm by our side and tip over. Inhale, rise to center, and then exhale, just right over to the other side. And then all the way up to the center, open both arms nice and wide, bow all the way down. Take the fingertips to the floor. If you need to soften the knees to get there, by all means, soften the knees. So we're going to keep our right fingers on the floor. We're going to bend our right knee deeper and then slowly pull the left arm up. Take one more breath. And then exhale, bring it down. This time, keep the left fingertips on the floor and bend that left knee nice and deep. And then on the inhale, lift up that right arm. One more breath here, and then exhale, bring it all the way down. From this position, step the feet a bit wider. Make sure the toes are now facing a little outward. Take the weights with you as you begin to roll up to stand. Good. On the next inhale, bring the arms over the head. As you exhale, we're going to take our right foot, turn it out, bend the knee, warrior two. Take the weights down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. And then up to stand and warrior two and hold. From here, baby circles backwards for 4, for 3, for 2, and then forward for 4, for 3, for 2. Bring the weights overhead, return to the center, and let them come down right in front of you. Pull the weights to the chin right here for and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. One more time. Beautiful. Let's return all the way to stand. Bring the arms overhead. This time the left toe turns out. Bend the knee, lower the arms. For 1, back it up. And for 2, back it up. And for 3, back it up. And for 4, back it up. One more time and hold. And now just curl the weights to your shoulders. For 4, extend. For 3, extend. For 2, extend. Once more. Straighten up, come back to center, and bring the weights all the way down. This time the right arm lateral lift right in front. And down now to the side. And down. To the front. And down. And to the side. And down. to the front and down and to the side. One more time and we'll switch sides, front and down and side. Now go the other way. So lift up and down and side and down, no higher than the shoulders. And remember always in this class, if you need a break, you're going to take a break. One more time. If the weights are too heavy, you're going to change them up or ditch the weights. It doesn't matter. Both arms all the way up. Big breath. Warrior two, back over to the right hand side, except pull the arms down this time and press up. Pull down and press up. Pull down and press up once more. And then bring them down to center and turn the toes forward. Well done. Both arms to the center. Up. Lateral lift and down. Both arms to the side and down. Both arms to the center and down and to the side and down. Just 2 more reps here. Up and down. And just one more time. And we're going to take that push up all the way to the other side. So all the way up, turn the left toe to the left fall, bend the knee, pull the elbows down, and then back it up. And 2. And 3. One more time. Return to center and bring the weights all the way down. Fold halfway, flat back. As you hang here for a moment, be sure to draw the belly in. Let's protect that lower back. Now pull the weights towards your shoulders. And 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Once more, roll to stand. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up. Turning the right toe to the right wall, pull the elbows down. Now bring them in and straighten. Here's 1 and open. Here's 2 and open. Here's 3 and open. Once more, push the weights to the sky, return to center and bring the weights all the way down. We're going to go right away to the other side. Inhale, arms up, turn the left toe, bend the knee, pull the elbows forward. Now pull them in for 1 and bend, for 2 and bend. For 3 and bend once more. You've got this. All the way up and bring them all the way down. Holding the weights in the heads of the weights. Come all the way down to the mat. Push the weights into the floor. Send your hips backwards. Nice big flat back. Now grab the weight with your right hand. Soften the elbow. Pull it out to the side and bring it back and through. Bring it out to the side and back and through. Bring it out to the side. Just a standing threading of the needle here. We're going to go 4 more. Here's 4. And then here's 3. And 1, 2 more. Next one, open all the way up and twist. Just push and twist. Hold right here. Big breath in. And then exhale, bring it back down. So we're going to just switch hands. Same thing. Left hand, soft elbow. Let's pull it out and push it through. Inhale out, exhale, push it through. Inhale out, and then push it through. And inhale out and push it through. For 4. And for 3. And for 2. Next one, all the way. Take it to a twist. You've got it. Big breath in, and then slowly bring the arm back down. Take both weights in your hands, roll to stand. So all those movements we did earlier, we're putting them together. So just listen up. Inhale, arms overhead. Turn the right toe out, warrior 2. Back it up. Pull the arms down. Pull the arms in. Open back up and push them overhead and all the way back down. Going the other way. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior 2 to the left. Pull it up. And now pull them down. Pull them in, open them up, push them up and all the way down. Again, right side, inhale up, warrior 2, back it up, pull down and then up, whoop, and in. There we go. Open up and now all the way up and all the way down. Let's go one more time. Inhale, reach up, warrior 2, back it up, pull the arms down and then pull them in, open up, push them all the way up, and fold forward all the way back down. Beautiful. Leaving the weights on the floor. Hands are coming to the waist. Chin is coming to the chest. Roll to stand. Bring the heels in, but keep the toes out. Go ahead and place the hands right on top of the hips and begin at the legs and just push down deep. So your goal here is not to lean forward, but to imagine you are resting on a wall. You feel the shoulders and the back just resting on a wall. Go deep and go low. How about we sway a little side to side? Let's heat up these legs just a little bit here. Beautiful. Perfect. And then returning it to center, arms go out. Now go lower, sweep the arms down, and then all the way up, and down, and all the way up, and down, and all the way up. And we're gonna go side to side. So we're gonna tip over to the right side first, push, and down, and left, and down, and push, and down. How about we go 4 more? Go deep, go low, reach up and bend. Come tall with your posture when you bend. Down, lift, down. About 1 more on each side. Oh yeah, feeling the heat now. And we're gonna take it down and baby pulses. So take it down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then stand all the way up. Well done. Bring the toes in, and then the heels. Toes and heels, we're just gonna bring them in together. Well done. So you've got a little space between each feet, arms by the side, squat, reach forward for 1, and stand for 2. This is for you, Jen. I know she loves squats. And reach. Couple more. 1 more time, place the hand just on the thighs and pulse for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, right heel lifts off of the floor, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and switch, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Put both heels down. Stay low. Reach the arms up, chair pose. Breathe. Chair pose gets intense, so think about your shoulders. Soften them up a little. Go a little lower. Beautiful. Hold it a little bit longer. 1 more breath in. Exhale, stand and reach up, and then let those arms come down. First balance pose, tree pose today. So root the right foot, root the left foot, bring the right foot up. Remember, kickstand mode to help you with balance. Safe zone here so you can touch down really easy or slide it all the way up, using the outer part of the leg to squeeze with that inside of your foot. So find something to stare at that's not moving, so not me. And just press, bring the hands to the heart. Breathe. Pull the shoulders back a little more, draw the belly in a little more, baby pelvic tilt, and then let's grow our tree. Slowly lift and extend the branches, but yet keep the shoulders soft. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and then slowly bring the hands back to heart center and bring your foot back down to the mat. Beautiful. Shake it out. We have another side. Yep. All right, other side. So root down and find your tree pose, the one that works best for you today. Every day is a new day when it comes to balance. Remember, use both legs. Stabilize, and when you feel in control, start to grow the tree. And let the branches open and the shoulders stay soft. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. 1 more. And then glide the hands back to the heart. And bring the foot down. Well done. Inhale, arms reach up. Take the feet nice and wide once again. Bow forward and reach for the weights. Roll to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the right. And this time we're going to pull the front leg straight. We're going to start to tip over to triangle. So the lower weight, I want you to put the head of the weight on the floor. Just push into it. That helps you find more space. So really draw that front leg straight if you can. Open up your heart to face forward. Now that weight that's on top, slowly lower it towards the other weight. Straight arm all the way down. Pull it to your shoulder for 2. And then pull it one more time and re-lift it, lift it up. So that's the pattern. Lower down slow. Row for 3. Here's 1 and 2 on the third lift. And go again. Lower slow. Pull up for 3 and for 2. One more, then lift it. And then one more time. Lower slow. Pull up for 1 and for 2 and lift it up, triangle pose, and hold. Beautiful. I love triangle pose. All right, we're going to do transition. Bring the top weight down. So now we're going to position the weights, one on each side of the front foot. That back foot, I need you to step it in and out just a little to close the gap and square the hips. Pull that left hip back just a little more. You can feel the change. Your back is super flat here. Take one long breath, and then exhale, start to bend the elbows and lower your body, your nose right towards the knee. Big, nice pyramid pose. Perfect. Push the weights away again. Bend the front knee. Move the weights a good deal forward, and then shift and lift the back leg off the floor. Now touch the toe to the floor and lift it for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2 on this last one. We're going to leave it up, flex the foot. So we're going to transition to half moon pose. So you're going to move the left weight just up a little bit, get it nice and comfortable under your shoulder, release your hand from the right and lift it up. Half moon pose. So you are moving towards that right side, yes. Big breath. And then slowly bring that top hand back down. Start to walk the weights back, touch down, bend the knee, take the weights with you, come up to warrior 1. Rotate to center and bring the arms all the way down. Well done. Inhale, arms reach up. Turn the left toe to the left wall, bend the knee, warrior 2. And let's go ahead and now straighten that knee and move right to triangle pose. So once again, that right hand is right at your heel, pushing the weight down, and the top one is up. That weight can be behind or in front of your foot. It does not matter. Breathe in. All right, lateral drop. Lower the top arm, now pull up for 3, for 1, for 2, on the third lift. And let's go again. Lower slow. It's a straight arm when you lower. One more time and lift. And now lower. Pull up for 3 and for 2 and lift it. And one more time. Take it down. Pull to your shoulder for 1. For 2 on this last one, shoulder, turn, lift, and hold, triangle pose. Beautiful. Now very slowly lower that top one down, and let's bring the weights on each side of that front foot. Take your back foot, step it in and forward just enough to square the hips out. Pull that right hip back just a tiny bit and note the change. Good, now take a breath. As you exhale, bow down towards your knee. Nose and forehead towards the knee. Nice, beautiful stretch. And then rebend that front knee. Walk the weights forward and then lift the back leg up. Right at tabletop position. Touch the toe down and up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2. And for 1. All right, so that right weight, position it right underneath the shoulder. Start to turn your hips towards the left and let go of that left weight. Lift the arm up, half moon pose. Flex that top leg, just flex the foot. Beautiful, find space. Think about all the space in this movement. You're balancing, yet you've got space between the floor and your head of your arm. The fingertips above you and the floor below you. And now bring the top hand back down. Walk the weights back. Touch back down. Bend the front knee. Take the weights with you to warrior 1. And then open up to center. And bring the weights all the way down. Fold forward. And release the weights. Like a rag doll, begin to roll back up. Roll the shoulders and put them back down. Well done. All right, we're gonna take a moment to change. So we're gonna step to the front of our mat this time and make sure your weights are in the front of your mat. All right. Root the feet, mountain pose, just put the weights on the floor, yep. All right, let's go. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, open wide, bow forward. Bring the hands up below the knees, come up halfway, half fold. Exhale, refold. Bend the knees just a little bit and root to rise, bringing the arms over the head and hands back to the heart. Let's go again. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, long spine, fold forward. Inhale, half fold, and exhale, fold back down. Step back with the right foot. The left foot, plank pose. Hold the plank pose. Drifting slightly forward, breathe in and breathe out. One more breath here, and then lower the knees, and then allow the hips, the belly, and the chest to follow, touch down. Inhale, come up to a baby cobra. Exhale, touch down. Sliding the hands closer to the body, push all the way up, full cobra. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, yes, tucking the toes, lift the hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. Beautiful pose, so we're gonna hold it here a moment. Tune into the foundation of this pose. Allow the fingers to spread wide on your mat. You feel the balls of the feet down, the heels pressing towards the floor. Your legs can be bent or straight depending on your flexibility. But pull the belly in a little bit and lift the hips up just a little bit higher. Take a breath and breathe in and out. Gaze to the front of your mat, bring your right foot forward, then follow it with your left. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Soften the knees, root to rise. Bringing the hands back to heart center. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, touch down, step the left foot back first. Right foot to plank pose once again. Hold the plank pose. Take one breath here in plank, and then exhale, let it go. Inhale, drift forward. Option to lower the knees again, or chaturanga, pulling the elbows into the rib cage as you lower to the mat, and then lift to full cobra and downward facing dog. Breathe in. This time, let's walk the dog out. So bend one knee at a time, deep. Let the hips move. And then find a moment of stillness. Let the head hang and give me a couple shakes, yes and no. Just get all that tension out. Fantastic. Beautiful. Gazing to the front of the mat, bring the left foot forward and then the right. Inhale, rise halfway and exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sweep the fingers up, chair pose. Bring the hands to the heart and fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, step, jump, or even float back to plank. With one breath in plank and chaturanga, either knees or just lower. Inhale the cobra, exhale, down dog. Bringing the right foot forward, spin the back heel. Bend the front knee, rise warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. One breath in plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale the cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel and root it. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior, back it up, reach tall. Exhale, extended at side angle, arm near your ear. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat, step back to plank. One breath in plank and exhale, lower. Inhale the cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Brilliant, nice work. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift the heels, lower the knees. Tabletop position. Keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lower the belly and lift your gaze. Exhale, spine to the sky, cat and cow. Just keep that going. So use the inhale to open the heart. Exhale to roll the spine. Go at your pace and embrace the simplicity of this movement. Keep going, a couple more. And then one more. And then release to center. Sit back on the heels. Move the arms out in front, child's pose a moment. And take a moment to just stretch those arms we used earlier. So take the right one underneath and just press your shoulder to the floor. Your right ear presses towards the mat. So as we release from this stretch, we're going to open our gate towards the right. So pull the arm out, take a moment, and just turn the body to the right side and extend the top leg out. Beautiful. Bringing the hand to touch your waistline. Lift the leg up and down, and up, and down, up, and down, and up, and down. For 4, and for 3, and for 2. Hold it up this time and extend the arm past the ear. Side table hold. Touching the foot back down, return yourself to tabletop position, child's pose. Taking the left arm underneath the right, send your ear and your shoulder towards the floor and just enjoy the stretch. On the next inhale, pull the arm out, take a moment to spin and open to your left side. The top leg extends long. Beautiful, bring the hand to the waist. Now lift the top leg up and down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. We're going to hold it at the top and extend the left arm over your ear. Side table hold. Breathe in. And then lower the leg and return to the mat. Fantastic. So let's use our ball today. Grab the ball and just put it behind the right knee. Squeeze it nice and tight and drop down to your forearms. Of course, if you prefer to use a weight, you can use a weight. Now lift the leg up. So here, because we have to squeeze that ball, we're going to activate those hamstrings as well. So flex your foot. Now inhale, lift, exhale, lower, lift and lower. Lift and lower, and lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. This time lift and a little cross over the other leg. So cross and lift, and cross and lift, and cross and lift, and cross and lift. For 4, for 3, for 2, and now put the 2 together. So down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and cross and lift, and down and up, and 4 more times. Here's 4, cross it. Here's 3, and cross it. Here's 2, and cross it. This is getting nice and fun. And then we're going to lift and pulse it. So push for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, hold it at the top and move to your hands. Rotate the knee outward, now pull it towards your shoulder and then push it over the other leg. So pull in, push back, pull in, push back, pull in, and push back, and pull in, and push back. For 4, and press, and 3, and press. We've got 2 more, stay with me. 1 more time, and come back to center and release your knee towards the floor. Lift and pulse for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it at the top. Really push the arms away. Now bring the nose towards the mat. Push-ups for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, one more, we've got this. Fantastic, bring the knee down, release the ball. If you don't feel this, I don't know what's wrong. Bring the right knee forward to pigeon pose. So bring it over, cross it in front, and enjoy lowering down. Remember, if pigeon is not in your practice, by now you know what to do. Sleeping pigeon, seated pigeon, modified pigeon. But it's necessary after that. So why don't you just hang here a moment? Just let it go. Try and just keep your space and your head right in this moment, right where you are. Just go within and see how you feel. Remember, if you don't go within, you simply go without. Beautiful. So we're going to continue the stretch in a Janu Shavasana. So bring the hands to the mat, push all the way up. And now just start to follow over to the right side. We're turning all the way around, bringing this foot inside of the back leg. Turn yourself around. Good. All right, so before we start, that long leg, anchor it down. So pull the toe towards the knee, feel the back of the leg touching the mat. All right, posture check. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, and exhale, allow the whole body to come forward. On Janu, remember, we're looking past your toes. We're not looking down at your leg. So take a breath, pull the hips back and the heart forward. And then imagine bringing your chin down to your shin, not your nose, not your forehead, your chin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Now the right hand, that one that's inside, reach it forward and then circle it all the way up and over. Sit up, let it touch down behind you, and then lift up one more time and reach. Beautiful. That top hand comes to the mat. Lift and pivot back to tabletop position. Well done. Nice job, you guys. Guess what? We have side 2. So bring the ball behind the knee. Yep, we got 2 legs. All right, down on the forearms. Lift the leg up, flex the foot. Here we go. Lift and drop, and lift full range. Lift and drop, and lift and drop. Lift and drop, lift and drop. We've got 2 more, and then we'll start to cross over. So lift and dip, lift and cross, lift and cross, and lift and cross. 4 more. Here's 4, here's 3, here's 2, and then here's 1. Combine them. Up and down, up and cross. Up and down, and up and cross. Up and down, up and cross. Halfway there. 4 more. Here's 4, and cross it. Here's 3, and cross it. Here's 2, and cross it once more. And then lift it up and pulse it for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause at the top and walk to the hands. Bring the knee out towards the side. Now to your shoulder it goes, and then push it back across the other leg. Again, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. 1 more. Beautiful. Bring it back out to the center and then rotate the knee in. Pulse up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it at the top. Push-ups down and up. Nose to floor and up. Nose down, nose up. Down and up. And down and up. 4 more. For 4. And for 3. And for 2. Last one, you've got this. Bring the knee down and remove the ball. Pigeon pose. Bring the knee forward, cross the leg in front, scoot back, and simply enjoy or take it into your desired pigeon pose. So here we're just going to breathe. A little rock, a little roll. Maybe a little stillness, anything that works best for you. This pigeon pose is either your best friend or your worst enemy. But it is an excellent pose to really create lots of oxygen flow through that lower back, through your sciatica. Your hip flexors. It is a really therapeutic pose. But any of the pigeon variations do the same thing. That's why I encourage you to seek the one that works best for you. Bringing your hands to the mat, push the mat away, and we're going to begin to turn around. So start to turn to your right, all the way around. Bring the foot inside your thigh. And before we start, once again, anchor down that long leg. Feel the back of the leg touching the mat. Your sitting bones rooted. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale with a flat back, just fall forward. Reaching for the bottom of the foot, your ankle, your calf, even the edges of your mat, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep the back flat here. Take a breath, pull the hips back and move the heart forward. And then keeping your gaze forward, lower your chin towards your shin. Beautiful. Now reaching the left arm forward, sweep it up over your head. Allow it to touch down behind you, then lift the hips up and take a side stretch. Lower the hand to the mat and pivot your knee back to tabletop position. Fantastic. Tucking the toes underneath you, lift the hips up, press back, downward facing dog. From down dog, lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, stack and open the hip. Let the leg fall over the body a little and maybe move that ankle around a couple times. Go both directions. And then inhale, straighten the leg up once again. Pull it in and put it down. This time, before we rise up, allow your hips to sink super deep. We're in a runner's lunge now. So both feet are rooted, not turned in. Reach for your weights. Place the left one under your hand, and then lift the right one up to a full high lunge twist, full runner's twist. Beautiful. Bringing the weight back down. Slowly just rise to stand. High lunge. Now remember, this is slightly balanced as well. That back heel is up. If you feel really wobbly, you can widen the stance just a little bit. Open up the weights. As we dip down, we'll curl the weights to our shoulders for 1, and for 2, and for 2, 3, and for 4, and for 5, and for 6, and for 7. We're going to go another round. So 8 more bicep curls. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and hold it low. Lower the weights and hinge forward. Push the weights back behind you. Now curl them in towards your rib cage. For 1, push back. For 2, push back. Squeezing at the top. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1, rise to stand. Bring the weights overhead, touch them together, let them fall back. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, and for 8. Bring the weights to your heart. Hinge forward, step the back foot in, and lift the leg off the floor. Warrior 3, flat foot. Keep the weights at the heart and just focus on your balance. Beautiful. Reach to the mat. Put the hands on the mat. Soften the knees. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack and open up the hips. Move the ankle around. Go the other way. And then inhale, straighten up the leg. Exhale, bring the left foot forward. Before we rise, reach for the weights, place them on the mat, and allow your body to sink super deep. Nice runner's lunge. And now bring the left one up, keep the right one down, twist. Beautiful. 1 more breath, and then exhale, release the weight, and take a moment to stand tall. High lunge position, adjust as necessary. Open the weights, let's repeat, dip and curl. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and for 1. We have 8 more. Here's 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Lean forward. Push the weights back behind you, and now curl and extend. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Stand tall, arms overhead. Connect the weights, drop them behind you. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Release the weights, reach down to the mat, place the weights down, hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, drift to plank, pulling the knee to your right elbow. Push back and lift. Again. Push back and lift. Again. And one more. And put the leg all the way down. Other side, inhale, left leg up. Drift to plank. Bring knee to elbow. And push back and lift. Drift. Push back and lift. And drift. Hook back and lift. Once more. And then lower the leg down. Fantastic. Looking to the front of the mat. Step forward. Rise halfway. Fold, reach for those weights, and bring yourself to stand. And I forgot the warrior 3, so let's bring the hands to the heart. Slide the left foot back behind you, and just lift and fold forward. It's all right, we'll get it. Doesn't matter when. So find your balance and just focus on dipping that left hip so it's square to the floor. Beautiful. And then slowly rise to stand. Bring the weights to the shoulders. Lift up for 8, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then we'll pull them in for 8, for 8, and for 7, and for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and for 1. Reach them all the way up, and then gently circle them down, fold forward. Release your waist to the mat, collect your elbows in your hands and bend the knees. Take a moment to hang out a moment. Evaluate how you are feeling right now. Bring the weight slightly forward towards the balls of the feet. Draw the belly in just a little bit more. Perfect. All right, release your hands to the mat. Then just walk our feet out a little wider. Bringing ourselves into our yoga squat malasana. Toes turn out, start to drop the seat down. As far as it will go, and bring the hands to the heart, or right below the chin. Close your eyes. This is such a beautiful pose. And let's maybe move a little bit. From here, we're going to have a seat. So any way you need to sit down, you can just fall back, whatever you want, and release. Bring the weights up close to you and reach for your ball. Taking your ball behind the lower part of your back, tuck it under your sacrum and lean back. Perfect. All right, let's cross our arms over our chest. Alternatively, you can grab one of the weights at your chest. Good. Now just keep everything close and tucked in. Lift the upper body for 1 and back, for 2 and back, for 3 and back, 4 and back, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Fall back and row the boat side to side for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Once more. Bring the weights to center and pull yourself up. Soles of the feet touch, knees go wide, butterfly pose. Go ahead and place the weight down, reach for your feet and just draw your body forward. Bow down and just let the natural stretching of the back occur. Fantastic. Rise back to center and bring the ball from underneath you and bring the knees together. Keep one weight in your hand and begin to roll back slow. Extend the legs long and reach the weight to the sky. So where we're holding the weight right now is the beginning point and the ending point of this roll up. So as you inhale, peel off the floor, lift the weight to the sky. And then as you exhale, lower the weight slow, but let the spine roll down gently and stop where you started. That's it. Let's go again. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up and reach tall. Roll back. Stop, release. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, reach tall. And then coming back down. Release it here. And then one more time, all the way up. Reaching tall. And all the way down. And stop right here. Just bend the elbows, release the weight. Reach for the second weight. Bringing the knees to the feet to the floor. Bring your knees up to tabletop position. Bring the elbows out wide like goalpost arms here. And as we lift the weights up, extend the right leg out. So here's one, pull down, now left. And keep that pattern going. Push and pull, and push and pull, and push and pull, and push and pull. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Push both weights all the way up and extend the legs to the sky. Rotate the weights to face one another and soften the elbows a little bit. Open wide and lower the right leg at the same time. So open and lower and close and lift. Other side. Open and lower and close and lift. Open and lower and come back together. Just keep that pattern going. Again, lower, lift, and 4 more times. Take it down, lift it up, and down, lift it up. 1 more set. Down and lift it up, and down and lift it up. Bring the weights to your chest, put your feet back on the floor. Well done. Ditch the weights for now. Taking the ball, where to go? Let's lift our hips up off the floor and tuck the ball underneath your tailbone. Right at your sacrum. Should feel really, really nice. Now bring the knees up off the floor, feet off the floor, knees together. So let's move our arms out a little wide, anywhere you can to get the most balance on this ball. So we're going to keep our legs connected so firmly, it feels like one leg, and we're going to circle. So just circle. Make that circle just a size that feels just right for you today. Perfect. 1 more time, and then we're going to go the other way. So just reverse. Remember, we don't hold our breath through movements. We always breathe. So you inhale as you pull the knees in. Exhale as you send them away. In, away. Connect breath and movement all the time. Good. And then bringing them back to the center. Point your toes. Tap the right toe to the floor 2 times quickly and lift it up. Left. Tap, tap, and lift. And tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. And tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. We've got 2 more. Last one. Bring the knees in. Now flex the feet. Bring the hands to the side of the ball. Now take a breath and pull the knees close. And then exhale, push the feet away. As you pull in, lift a little off the ball. Push. Reverse crunches. Pull in and lift. And then press away. Pull in and lift. And press away. Pull in and lift. Press away. And press away. And press away. Pull in and lift. And press away. We've got 2 more here. And 1 more. And bring your legs straight up this time. If you need to adjust that ball, you adjust it. Otherwise, just leave it right at that sacrum. Move your hands to the arms to the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. Squeeze those legs as though they are one leg and circle. Either way. Tiny circles, big circles, little circles, just circle comfortably. Let the core do the work. 1 more and then switch directions. So go the other way. Fantastic. Squeeze, 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 and then come back to center and release. Lower the right leg towards the floor, and then circle it out to the side and lift it up. Lower slow, circle wide and lift it up. Lower slow, circle wide and lift it up. And lower slow, circle wide. And now let's go wide first. Out to the side, circle around and bring it up center. Out to the side, zip it through the center. Out to the side, circle and zip it. And out to the side, and we'll go right away to the left-hand side. Lower the leg, circle wide and up. Lower, circle wide and up. Lower, circle wide and up once more, and we'll change directions, going wide first. Circle to the lower and zip it up. And zip it. Wide, and zip 1 more time. And then bring the hands to the sides of the ball again. We're going to lower the legs down. As you pull the knees in, lift up off the ball, kick. Lower, pull knees in, lift and kick. Lower, knees in, lift and kick. And lower, knees in 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 and kick. Once more. Beautiful. And release. Bending your knees, place 1 foot at a time on the floor and release your ball. Take the feet just about as wide as your mat and tick-tock side to side. Nice gentle release of any tensions. And next time they go to the right-hand side, let's leave them there a moment. Let them just drop towards the floor. If you want, take that right foot and rest it on top of the left leg. Feeling it, pull it down just a little deeper. Ah, it feels good. Bring the foot off and then switch to the other side. And once you get comfortable on the other side, if you want to take it deeper, you know what to do. Left foot on top of right leg. Pull it down. Release the foot and come back to center. Last thing with the ball, let's place it between our inner thighs and walk the feet in so you can feel the outer part of your legs trying to get to the midline of that ball. So everything is squeezing in. We're going to begin to lift our hips off the floor. So push your shoulders in and down and start to float up. Float, float, float. Make any adjustments along the way that you need to. To make more room, we simply walk our shoulders deeper underneath our body. Squeeze in with that ball and lift super high. Fantastic. Take a breath in as you exhale, a little half lower, just lower and then lift again. Lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift. Just 4 more. Really good for that lower back muscle. And squeeze down and up. And next time, hold it up and just take a moment. Breathe in. And then soften the shoulders and release yourself back to the mat and remove the ball. Bringing the left knee in towards your chest. Extend the left one all the way out. Now with this right one in, just create a couple circles in and around, moving our hip flexors, those hip joints. Fantastic. 1 more time, and then bring it in close and straighten up the leg. Slide the hands further up that leg and pull it towards you. Flex your foot and give it a nice point. Another flex in the point. And then just relax and let it go. Perfect. Reaching your right hand either to the inside of your leg or wrapping your fingers around your big toe. Open this leg up nice and wide. Extend the left arm out wide for balance. Hold right here. If you are opting for the inside of your leg, flex your foot. When we hold our toe, there's nowhere to go but flexed. That helps lengthen the muscles and give us even a deeper stretch. And then slowly bring it all the way up and rebend the knee. Head and shoulders come off the floor. Pull the knee in a little closer and bring your left foot a little off the floor of the leg. Breathe in as you exhale. Give me 2 little pulls in, 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. And 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch once more. And hold the left one in and lower everything down. Good. Let's now take this left knee and pull it in and around. Nice little hip flexor circles. Nice for those joints. Fantastic. One more time and then pull it straight in and bring the leg straight. Slide the hands up that leg and pull it in close. Give me a flex, center point, and maybe another flex, center point. And then opt for the side of your leg or your toe. Drop the right one out wide and bring the left one out to the side. Bring the leg back to the center. Keep it straight this time. Put the hands behind the calf. Lift the head and the shoulders up. Engage the core. That means pull the belly in, anchor the spine down. Float the long leg off the floor just a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale. Pull, pull, then switch. 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 And pull, pull, then switch once more. And then bring both legs all the way up and lower the head and shoulders down. Bending the knees, bring the hands to the soles of the feet and just pull down to a happy baby pose. Brilliant pose to just get that back flat on the floor. Rock a little side to side. Perfect. And then pushing those legs back together. Roll to a seated pose with legs extended in front of you. Let's bring our hands by our side and push the floor away. From this position, you'll note everything is upright and tall. So pull the shoulders back, draw the belly in. Now bring the toes towards your knees. Anchor the backside of your legs right into the mat and pull the navel towards your spine. Inhale, release your hands and lift them to the sky. And with a flat back, bow forward. Reaching anywhere you can, bottoms of the feet, toes, ankles, mat. This time, take a breath and seek space. So move the hips back and the heart forward. And this time we're going to literally bow down. So bring the nose and the forehead towards the legs. Perfect. And then slowly looking forward, put both of your hands on the right leg. As you sit up, bring the leg with you. Bring it up. Now, no slouching back, push the heart forward. Take your left hand to the outside of this leg. Reach the right fingertips forward, and then follow your thumb with your eyes as you sweep the arm behind you. Keep turning back and looking as far as you can go and hold right there. Perfect. Return the hand to the leg and bend the knee, cross it over the other leg. Pressing the right hand behind you, lift the left arm to your ear. Breathe in and reach tall. Exhale, begin to turn right and pull the elbow to the leg. Inhale to seek a little more space by getting tall, and then exhale, twisting deep, looking over the back shoulder. One more breath. As you exhale, release and unwind the spine by simply looking the other way for a moment. Fantastic. Bring yourself to center and extend both legs out. Once again, push the floor away, Dandasana staff pose. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, seek space, exhale, nose and forehead down. Inhale, look forward, place both hands on the left ankle, and then inhale, sit up. Take a moment to secure your posture. Take the right hand to the outside of the leg, reach forward with the left and spread the fingers wide. Start to pull the arm back and follow the thumb with your eyes until you cannot go any further. One more breath. Yes, release it. Bring it back and bend the knee, cross it over. Bring in the left hand behind you, push the floor away, reach the right arm to the ear and up, and then slowly exhale, turn, twist, and pull the elbow down. Take a moment to get tall and seek space, and exhale, use that space to twist a little deeper. Take one more inhalation. As you exhale, release and unwind the spine, look the other way. Returning to center, place both legs out behind you. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward, placing the hands on the mat. Glide them along the legs as we simply roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then let the shoulders lift and drop as you settle down into your final resting pose, your Shavasana. If there's anything else your body is needing, by all means, give it another twist or a stretch. But here is a time where a very essential moment in yoga is Shavasana. It's a time to just let the body rest, let your mind rest, let your body reap all the benefits of everything you've just gifted it. So keep the head clear of thoughts as much as you can. And though that is sometimes just a challenge in itself, if those thoughts insist on moving in, allow them, let them come, but then just let them go like your breath. Don't fight it. But reflect on how you feel right now. Just let your breath go in and out. All right, you guys, it's time to start to bring ourselves back to reality. So maybe a little movement with the fingers on the thumb, toes. And feel free to either give yourself a good morning stretch or simply bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. It does not matter. Just come into center, and then we're going to find ourselves on the side of our body. So just roll over to one side. Take a moment there, a breath or two. And then finally, just bring yourself up to easy pose. So sit up, crisscross the legs, hero's pose, anything that feels really good to you. So as we come into easy pose, our goal is to just be grateful for the opportunity to start your day off in such a wonderful way. So let's finish up today with our hands at our heart, bow your head. Bring in our hands just to touch our forehead, right between those eyebrows, just as a simple reminder for us to be positive in your thoughts. Bring the hands to touch the lips, to remind us to speak words of kindness, words of encouragement. And finally, hands to heart, to remind us not only to give, but to receive love freely. Namaste, my friends.
Stay.